Abby's going to make at least one offensive comment to Debbie Allen before she leaves. At least one. What that offensive comment may be, I have no idea. She'll say something.
It's not that I don't see color. It never mattered. The only thing that I do is I'm very much, a typecaster. So, I'm using the Color Purple songs for the two sisters that are African American. Because if those kids get hired professionally to work, that's the work they're going to do.
But isn't that seeing color?
Left and right.
My eyes.
No, there's something when you see Abby get up and gyrate, it's not a pretty sight.
First she wanted Holly to paddle her, now she's shaking it in our faces.
I'm entitled to have my opinion.
And I'm entitled to my... Why are you entitled, Holly, and not me?
You're entitled to your wrong opinion. That's fine.
Bam.
Don't you dare think I'm gonna listen to you tell me what I can and cannot say.
Why are you entitled to your opinion and no one else is?
It's right that I can defend
Okay,
my
here we go.
frustration.
Holly's opinion is always right.
I'm really disappointed in Abby, to be honest with you. She could have taken a couple minutes for the moms to talk to her about what we talked about in the dressing room. What did you guys want to talk about?
We had an incident last weekend at the competition.
Abby's teaching method.
And how she lashes out at us in front of the kids. And
sometimes you just can't discuss it. You just have to accept it as it is and either take it or leave it.
I am not going to sit by and say nothing.
I just think you guys are lucky to have Abby in your kids' corner.
I don't know who this woman is, and quite frankly, she's not someone I even really want to get to know. Not one who's going to allow someone to come in and start talking about something from which they know nothing of.
I just asked what Abby did that was so bad. What's the issue?
I don't know. I don't understand what business it is of yours.
I don't even care what it is. It doesn't even affect
Then why
JoJo
don't you
at all.
stop talking about
Why don't
it?
you?
Because I'm a member of the team and you're a guest. And as a guest, you're incredibly rude and obnoxious.
Well, it's your opinion.
And I am entitled to it because it is correct.
They're not symbolic of what's happening. Hostage? Like, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing, but how about the next chapter of my life? Like something.
Well, because if she could hold her hostage, she would.
True. Okay, so maybe that's the narrative.
I'm reading the dark side of Abby.
She's so forthcoming. She'll tell you everything about her body, nooks, crevices, desires, taboos, all of that. Fair game.
She told me that she thinks of sex and throbs.
That was bad. I mean, I know that she's cleanly shaved down there, but she won't tell me she's engaged. Hello?
That's a little too personal. A little too personal, Holly. You're crossing the line. Where is Holly?
she's downstairs.
Hi, Aubrey. How are you?
Hi. How's my little one?
She's doing great. We're coming back to LA in a couple of weeks, and she has been bugging me about this idea of doing a music video.
Who is that? Aubrey?
I don't know if that's good.
Maddie has this incredible relationship with Sia, who's a celebrity, and Nia also has a wonderful relationship with a celebrity. Recording the song of Aubrey O'Day has definitely developed her singing career.
So y'all want to get started?
Yeah, let's do this.
Woo! Shake the drama.
Do you want to talk to her? I can pull out of class. Do you want me to?
Yeah,
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go see if I can grab her. Hold on 1 second.
And then we start to move. So,
Hurry me up, just 1 second. Just 1 second, sorry. I just need to borrow you for 1 second.
Oh my God, Nia needs to be in there. This is ridiculous. I mean, they could have done this phone call prior to rehearsal.
Hello?
Hi, little mama. It's Aubrey.
Hi.
1 day of rehearsal. This is it. Just saying. It's not good for the kids. The kids need to all be in there. To pull Nia out of class, it's not fair to the other kids. If it was Maddie, I wouldn't have pulled her out of rehearsal.
Hi, Hall.
What is going on? Where have you been?
We just had a conversation with Aubrey. It is so hard to get onto her schedule, and this was like the one window of time that she had available.
Melissa was pretty upset that Nia was not learning the dance with the girls.
Oh my God, I love the lies right in front of me.
She said it's not fair that she's doing this during group time.
Yeah, you. I did not. You don't know me. You don't know me.
Nia also doesn't have the relationship where she can pull strings to have.
No,
rehearsals we arranged so those things could happen.
Right.
Are you kidding me? Are you crazy? Crazy. Maddie's gone all of the time. We all know when Melissa needs to make a choice, her kids will come first over the team. She needs to stop.
How are you?
Do you have a moment to talk? Sure.
Maddie, we're going to do an interview with Entertainment Tonight.
Is this different than Nia taking time out?
No, it's the same.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
Entertainment Tonight comes in, and everything stops.
Nia, JoJo, girls out of here.
Rehearsal is over. Day before competition, our choreography isn't finished, and all Abby does is talk about how amazing Kathy's new kids are. This is not going to be good.
We can't compete with Sia, with any of it. So why we can all go home, and Melissa, you can sit here because this is all we do. We
This is
can't
all we do.
compete with this. So why
No.
try? This could be the week that we lose to Candy Apples.
Holly, what do you have on?
Clothing.
Let me see.
Is this an Abby authorized outfit?
No, you could do better. Holly, I'm trying to pizzazz you up, all right?
Oh, Lord.
How about if you take this, everything's in here, and jump behind the dressing room and get yourself changed?
Here I am getting a costume from Abby, just like the girls getting costumes, and I have to try it on in the back and come out and show off my costume. Ready for me? Yes!
You're beautiful.
This is Abby's ensemble.
And this makes a statement, though. You walk in, I'm here. Rosa Parks wouldn't walk in like meek and little. No.
But what was it about Holly that you didn't like that you felt you needed to change?
I gave Nia the part of Rosa Parks. She's a star. And now, Holly looks like a leading lady, too. Nia, come on out, honey. Let me see you in that.
I threw together a costume with very little guidance from Abby.
Yeah, we need to take that off and see what else we have.
I just tried to do my best, considering I was told figure it out on my own.
You have shorts cutting your legs and making your thighs horizontal. You have a waistband cutting your waist, making it horizontal. You want to draw your eyes up to your face.
Holly, that looks really good.
Thank you for appreciating it. Abby did not.
Holly,
That's
do
it.
what you want.
No, I'm taking it
No,
off.
leave it on. If Holly wants to send her kid out on stage looking like that, be my guest.
Let's start with our Judges Awards first.
Judges Award for Fierce Costume. Lots of costumes stood out to me today, but what I loved about this costume was the way the dancer worked it with such confidence. Congratulations, number 25. David, who made your costume?
Well, my mom made my costume.
Take that, Abby.
Hello! Welcome! Date doctor!
I finally get to come to your house.
I finally get here.
We brought you presents
No,
for us.
we brought you because we know you have no wine, so we brought you the kind of wine we want to drink.
Somebody's here.
So what do you think? That's Jill or Melissa?
No, it's Jill. She doesn't want to miss anything. It's her.
Hi, Jill. Come on in. How are you? Well, I have a surprise for you ladies. I'm gonna go get it.
You do?
I do.
What is it?
Melissa was gonna be here for it, but she's not
Is
here.
it more wine?
Oh,
I'm still here.
a naked man?
No.
It's not here yet?
No, it's here. No,
Is it
it's
a
here.
naked man?
I'm hoping.
What are you gonna do with a naked man?
What are you gonna do with a naked man? I'm gonna use my choppers.
My surprise that I have for you.
It better not be Abby.
It's a book.
No, a book. She knows I hate books.
It is a book! She wants to do a book club!
Oh, Holly.
I love it! Is that what you really
Included in this. I don't read. Did you get me? Did you get me the video?
Oh, I'm excited!
Stop reading this.
I've read this already!
I am not reading.
I love
this,
Little
Holly.
Women. There's a movie. You can watch the movie.
I'll watch the movie. This is gonna take me years.
No. I just thought 2 chapters. By the time we get
Keep
to
it
the
to yourself.
competition.
Holly, no way! There isn't even any pictures.
Oh my god. What is the last book you read, Kelly?
No, I don't think I've ever read an entire book ever in my entire life.
Kelly.
Maybe like a Dr. Seuss book or something.
Oh my God! Don't start again.
Now you want me to participate in your book club? I would have a wine club. Will you
I was
participate
just
in my
gonna
wine
say
club?
that.
No. I went to the bar last week. I participated.
And you have Diet Coke with lime!
I would, if you read, let's put it like this, Kelly. If you read the book, I will do the wine club.
Maybe you've never had a book club behave this way, have you?
It's only Little Women. This is a classic. Come on, it's called Laquifa.
The postmodern hip hop. Baby, they call me Laquifa for the postmodern hip hop. Laquifa, what? Laquifa, what? Laquifa, what? Laquifa, what? I said 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 what? Baby, they call.
I have held my tongue long enough, and I'm tired of this. It is time for me to be direct and have a heart-to-heart with Abby now. It's still really unnerving for me that she's wearing a wig. It's 2011 and she's wearing a 70s afro wig. It's the whole idea of this an afro. It just seems so stereotypical.
It is stereotypical, absolutely.
But just like she's a token black kid.
I wouldn't use the word token, I would use the word affluent and special, and
it doesn't come across that way.
Asmaret is not going to school for 4 years for free on the Martin Luther King Scholarship because she's white. If I send her to an audition, it's gonna be an ethnic call. Nobody else is gonna get to go but her. When they wanna hire an African-American kid, they hire an African-American kid.
But when I'm thinking of, I'm looking at Nia, all of her routines, it seems, is like a jungle theme. There's a Satan theme. It's like there's a little undertone or nuance that is like a little bit of a negativity that I would just like something that's a little bit more celebratory.
Well, then you pick the music and you hire the choreographer and she can do the number.
Abby, we don't have to go there. All I'm trying to
You're
do...
going there.
No, I'm
We don't
not.
have a problem. What I'm
Abby.
giving her works for her movements, for what she does well. She doesn't have good feet. She doesn't have great turnout. She doesn't straighten her knees. She's sway back. I'm telling you, very nicely, pick the music, pick the choreographer.
Abby, come on. let's not
Nobody,
go there.
but not one kid pays me 30 grand a year. And if you do, I will be a lot nicer and I'll sit down and we can have a big conference about it.
Well, you know what?
But for $250 a month, go somewhere else. That's the way it
First
is.
of all, I don't pay $250 a month. That's the first
To me,
thing.
you do.
No, I don't. Look how I dress, look where I live, look what I pay. I pay, what, almost $100,000 a year in private school tuition? And you're telling me I can't afford you?
I did not say that. I
Pretty much
said,
you did.
no, I did not.
And you have my kid dressed up in an afro? Let's not go there.
I did not say that.
I
I
didn't get
said
educated. My
that if
husband is.
every
We
customer
have a lot
paid
of
me
capital.
$30,000 a year,
Okay.
that I would be glad to sit
Think
down and have a
closely
conference with you.
about your, think closely about your words. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you that I'm not coming. I'm trusting Nia with you.
I know.
Okay, so, but I know she's gonna do well. She wants to do it for the team. So, Abby refused to get out of the car to talk to me. I had to talk to her through a window. She would not give me the courtesy of having a civilized conversation, and she was done.
Holly always has something else to do.
Hey girls, how was rehearsal? Gianna leading the troop.
I arrive at the studio to go on the bus. There's no Abby. I'm feeling pretty relaxed. This could work out okay.
Move that butt! Move that butt! I can't do it! Come back through! We are here! Pretend you're sweetheart! Oh, we're not here! I know it's not! Oh, you just ruined my weekend! Give me your phone.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
I have decided to go because you have no idea what it's going to be like in New Jersey, number one. I really didn't want to get on that bus, but I could not throw Gianna to the wolves. She does not deserve that. Kelly's not here? You really know when a person's important in your house, don't you?
Those feelings of euphoria were short-lived.
What a way to start a trip.
You'll do well. It's okay. You're gonna do fine. Sweetie, you'll be okay. Stay focused, apply your corrections. You're gonna be fine.
We're heading to the gymnasium floor.
If you're casting the Lion King, maybe the only one you're gonna keep is Nia.
Here we go again with Abby typecasting Nia.
Sometimes people just cross the line. Kathy crossed the line. It's been a rough day, and I've had enough.
Your blood.
I haven't.
Sit.
I just put kids on stage. This is ridiculous.
I've never seen Abby like this. I think losing to Kathy really got to her. Abby, your blood pressure. I just worried she's gonna have a heart attack. Please.
I got in a fight with a man earlier who was belligerent. Now I come and this woman, Kathy, comes in. First, she brings 3 men into the dressing room, which I don't appreciate. And then she whacks me with a purse. Then I came in my dressing room and got in a fight with my own student and her mother, Holly.
What goes around comes around, and karma's there when you need it.
So it's been a long day. I was in the wrong. I know that. I've had it. I've had it. I'm finished.
The cutest thing. It's so cute. Mackenzie locks herself in her bedroom. I went on her computer. So Mackenzie's been doing all these tutorials and it's so cute.
Melissa is hilarious sometimes. We all know that Melissa thinks Maddie's the best dancer, and she can't help bragging about it to anyone who cares. But who knew that Mackenzie was the star makeup artist?
Where'd you get the idea to do that?
I don't know.
So she not only did the tutorial, filmed herself, had her materials, and then she actually put it up on the internet. Boy.
So Melissa, you're telling me you let her in a room by herself and you don't know what she's doing behind a locked door?
But she figured out how to get my credit card number to do iTunes.
Ooh.
It's hard for Mackenzie sometimes to be in Maddie's shadow, and I'm glad for her because she's not dancing. So it's really nice that she's like the little makeup star this week.
Hi, Abby. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's actually an extra 15 minutes past than what we talked about.
I know, 15 minutes more than you didn't pay for.
I know, it's a bonus. It's a bonus.
Come on, girls, keep going. You don't have time to listen. Let's go. I'll let her go in 2 seconds. Let me fix this part.
Okay, thank you.
You can be dismissed. Don't sign up for any other things at night. When school is over, school is over. Your teachers have you from 7:30 in the morning till 2:30 or 3:30 or whatever. Then I get you when you're tired and you have homework. Yes? So don't sign up for anything else. If it's at night, you can't do it. You're committed.
She didn't sign up for it. It's a requirement for school. I mean, this is not an extracurricular activity. It's part of her normal schedule. It's like music.
What are the kids that do that parents work at night and there's no car to get there?
The parents pay $20,000 tuition. They have a way to get their kids there.
$20,000, do it during school. Let everybody get out of work.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
No, I get them at the end. I get them when they're tired. I get them when they have homework. I get them when they haven't eaten.
I know.
If I had them from 7:30 in the morning till 3:30, we wouldn't need to practice.
But we only do it once a year. Only once a year does she have Evening of the Arts. And you get to have it all year round.
Do it in August.
School's out. Thanks, Abby. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna get you your shirt.
Well, at least she's nice about it. All right, let's go.
I know Abby was yelling at you about don't sign up for anything else. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't understand having a liberal arts education.
Because she didn't go to school.
Well, she went to school, but she didn't go to your type of school. So she doesn't understand that you do a lot of things in your school. Dismiss this for right now and prioritize school for what you need to do, okay? I'm proud of you. Go change into your uniform and you'll be fine, okay?
I wasn't seeking music for Nia. I was seeking music for Chloe.
No need to get all belligerent and indignant with me.
I am, because I think you know better.
No, I think you look foolish.
Last week, competition. Failure!
Why are you blaming the kids when you were absent all week?
I don't owe you an explanation.
You do.
If I wasn't there, just guess it was a darn good reason.
And if it's a darn good reason, why could you share it?
Gianna was there. If I'm not there, I'll send somebody.
Abby is not doing her job. What she did last week was wrong. Abby ruined Nia's audition.
She took the character in a different direction, which was her mother.
You by taking away an opportunity. So if that makes you feel good, so be it.
Trying to protect your child and make her not look like a complete fool. Go back and look at your pictures of your personality when you were a baby, before she made the mini-me.
Others may not hold Abby accountable for her behavior, but I do. And I am not going to let Abby off the hook. That was mean-spirited, what you said. You gave her an opportunity and took it away. She's the only girl on this team that you ever take something away from. The only one. And let it not go unnoticed.
That's
other
kind
people
of,
see it.
That's kind of a bold-faced lie.
No, because when there are dances, who pulls the dance? When it's a duet, it's always pulled before Nia.
Nina, something wrong?
So you have nothing to say to Nia about what you said.
I've done nothing. Girls, you can go in the other room and you can dance.
No, I am not going to have this woman stand here and lie about what she said. I refuse to be in a room with this woman who's lying.
Good.
My integrity is worth more. You're a shallow, nasty one. I'm not leaving the team. So if that's what you want, I'm not your new Chrissy, and I'm not your new Kelly, and Nia is not Brooke, Paige, or Chloe. Okay? So you get your act together and you stop telling lies. You are a liar. An absolute liar. And you sit there and all of you women stand here and you're cowards.
I wasn't
you're
there.
Cowards.
You weren't
You know it's never lie. And you let this woman stand here and lie.
I've never seen.
Holly, you've said that you don't feel that Jill and Melissa support you when you stand up to Abby. Tell us what you mean by that.
They will support me. They can even agree with my points of view. But if Abby says otherwise or differently, then that's what a friendship ends. I have never seen them as afraid. And I didn't realize that Abby could manipulate them to do things based on fear. And she thinks that she relishes in that.
Well, Jill and Melissa have been backstage, as you know, listening. So why don't we get them out here and hear their side of it? Come on out. Jill, let me ask you, what do you think about what Holly said?
I don't think our friendship is based on fear. I really don't.
It's not with me.
You said we're afraid. If Abby says something, that trumps our friendship. I'm afraid of consequences.
That she'll do to our kids.
Like if Abby
It's the
says...
same thing. You're afraid of Abby because she has power over your kids, so you're afraid of her.
Abby is Abby, and Abby likes to rule the world, and that's how Abby is, right?
I don't think the world. I think my dance studio and my dance company and the children's futures.
And when you see Abby doing something wrong, you will not stand up and say, Holly, you're right, Abby was wrong. You're silent. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's take a look at one of the more heated moments this season between the three of you. Take a look at this.
You are a liar. An absolute liar. And you sit there and all of you women stand here and you're cowards.
I wasn't
You're
there.
cowards. You know I would never lie. And you let this woman stand here and lie.
All right, so Melissa and Jill, she called you cowards in that clip. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not a coward. I am grateful for the opportunities.
That's not what a coward is. When all the moms are together, you're like, Holly, you're right. But when it comes time when you're in front of Abby, you're like, oh no,
Do you know what we
Holly's
said?
wrong.
I'm
not asking to fight a Nia battle. This
never
is not
let me
just about
speak.
Nia. Because you talk about stuff that's nonsense.
No, it's
not relevant.
You
But
never
it's
let me
not,
speak because I know you think you're more educated because you even told your daughter that, and Jill heard you.
I did not.
Just go.
I did not. I did not. I did not. So don't
You
lie.
told our kids. I'm not lying.
Liar.
You didn't. You said you told your daughter that our kids are simple.
I did not.
I did not.
Jill heard it.
I don't want
Jill,
to get into that.
Jill,
No,
do not even go there.
I
did
won't.
not say
I won't
that.
go there
Let's
because
move
it was
on.
in a
And
different
do not
context.
talk about Nia and something that she said, and I said I did not say that. You know what? Stop, because that's not right and it's not true.
We just asked you to back off, and we know that you're a very strong woman. I'm not a strong woman like you. I'm going to admit it. My kids would not be here without the Abby Lee Dance Company.
You know what? I've said the same thing. I've given this woman tons of credit.
I know that.
I consistently giving her credit for these opportunities does not negate the things that she says that are wrong.
But Holly, that's what I'm saying. There's a million dance studios in this country.
Abby, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going. If your goal is to get rid of every other original member of the team, forget it. I'm not going anywhere.
Then stop complaining and shut your mouth.
Yes, I won't back down.
She doesn't know her place, though, as a woman. That's
you know
the problem.
what? My place? You don't put me in my place.
Nope.
That's
her place
wrong.
is wherever she wants to be.
Standing outside a casting director screaming and yelling is not appropriate.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that you do too that's not appropriate, Abby.
And you know what, Abby? My issue is this.
Oh, you have lots of issues.
I'm not complaining. I'm taking action. I am taking action.
Well, take your action right out the door.
I am not. My action is when you're not delivering on what you're supposed to do as a manager, I will take action on my own as a momager.
That's fine. That's fine.
And you're giving her corrections, you're not barking at her and yelling at her. Wrong. How many times did I tell you this? Time and time again. You don't talk to her that way.
Because I have to tell her once. I don't know what Holly's problem is this week, but she said to me, you're just barking orders at her. You're just barking at her, which was like calling me a dog, which I did not appreciate.
You wouldn't like me on this team anyway, though, because I would do everything for my kid. I won't hurt your kids, but if my child gets an opportunity, I'm taking it.
We're not just raising dancers, we're raising people. No matter how much I want Nia to succeed in life, if she's not a good person, then I have failed. And that might be the reason why Leslie doesn't quite fit in here.
I'm sorry she doesn't like that.
You're not out there, Kendall, so you don't know.
Excuse me, Abby, I am not allowing this woman to talk to my child like that.
Wow. Kendall yelled at Ashley. Our kids are becoming like their mothers, and is that a really good thing? And I understand she's running a business and she's producing a new legacy. My focus really will be saying a proper goodbye or, farewell to my teammates.
Then go to breakfast, go to lunch, go to dinner, but don't be just so dismissive to us and be rude about it.
I'm not engaging with this.
So that being said, you don't need Abby to do what you need to do with Kendall. Like I started last year doing my own thing. Jess is doing her own thing. You can do your own thing.
I think Abby doesn't believe that you'll go do your new thing. I think she's just trying to bait you a little bit more and a little bit more. You prove her wrong.
You know what? I know why they're saying that, but now Abby gave her that first solo since the break, and I love it, and Kendall loves it. These beautiful contemporary numbers are usually reserved for Kalani or Bryn. I don't know. Maybe this is Abby's way of saying she'll do better as her manager for her music. So if Abby came to me and said, look, I messed up and I really want to help put these songs out, who knows? I might reconsider. I don't know, guys. I don't own any of Kendall's songs. She wants to put it out. I would let her because I think it's a really good song.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to have to take you to a mountaintop and let you sing Let It Go. Just take you.
But will there be snow?
We will, yes. Because you're being snowed by Abby right now, and you're just like, let it go, Joe.
Hello, the catch or the chase?
I heard it was the chase, I thought.
The chase?
Inspired by Abby Lee Miller.
It is. She has been running from this whole thing, and now
Actually, she's been running from a lot more than just this. I mean, how many times has her hearing been extended?
Once again, Nia has been passed over for a solo, and I'm angry, I'm frustrated, and I'm really disappointed. I'm really sick of it.
That's kind of yummy, huh? Okay, should we make our way now? Okay, let's go. Thank you. Okay. Wow, it's like our little buffet of desserts here.
Great. It's delicious.
Is it good? It's worth it?
Mm-hmm.
So, why do you think we're here?
I don't know. To have a delicious dessert.
It's also a good time for us to talk just a little bit. Last time we had like a little outing and kind of like a dessert out.
Mm-hmm.
We got the milkshakes. We were talking about my not going to competition. This weekend, I have to work.
Are you positive that you can't miss work for one day?
I am very positive. You're afraid it's going to be that kind of conversation? It's not that kind of conversation.
That's good.
Okay, so you can relax. It's not that. Well, now you don't have to worry about me not being able to go to dance competitions because of work.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Your dad and I talked, and I've decided to take a break from work for a little bit.
Really?
Really?
For how long?
I think I'm gonna take off a year.
To rest
To
from your
rest.
doctorate. Because you spent a lot of time on it. So you'll be able to take me to dance from school now.
Yeah, that will be on the top of my list. Yeah. So what do you think? You like that idea?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a surprise? Did I surprise you with that? You didn't see that one coming. Aren't you happy?
You didn't know about it?
What clothes do you need?
Lunch for Nia, lunch for you.
Why aren't you wearing your ring?
Lunch for Nia, lunch for me? Because I'm not wearing it anymore.
Oh, it's so pretty!
We should have a toast, but Melissa's not here. Should we wait or
We
toast?
should wait. Don't you think?
Where's Melissa?
Maybe she's parking the car.
I really hope that Melissa shows up because she was angry earlier today. For nothing else, we need to be a united front going into nationals, and we have to do this for our kids, and hopefully we can maintain our friendship.
So listen, Melissa, I'm happy that you came because kind of stormed out. We don't want you
I think that's your MO.
I don't like to be screamed at.
All competition season, you have said, you know, I'm part of the team. Abby does this. It's not me, it's Abby. It's not my fault. Like, you play both sides of the fence. We're all friends. I love the kids. But this is directly hurtful to the kids. And this is something that you need to say. You know what, Abby? Maddie has enough things going on. You didn't assign her a solo at Pyramid. She's not dancing.
To think about it.
I don't even know what there is to think about. Why would you have to think about?
Because I have to see what's right for my daughter. I want my daughter to have opportunities, and so do you.
I think she's proven herself that at any cost, she wants Maddie at the top, dancing, solos, she wants it all.
Melissa, you always say that you're gonna do stuff and you're gonna talk to Abby, and then you back out. Tammy told us that you and Maddie all knew Maddie was dancing that day.
What? I don't even know what we're talking about.
The day that they entered Maddie's solo.
Melissa, does she have a costume with her? Let's get it on.
No. Did you see Maddie's face when Abby told her to get ready to go dance? She was like this.
None of us saw a stunned look.
Well, I did on Maddie. If you would have saw her look at me, well, you know what, Holly? That's fine. I'm her mother, and I know my daughter, and she looked at me. She looked at me.
Do not get snippy with me.
But I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm her mother, and she looked at me like, I don't want to do this
because
solo.
she knows she got caught.
Okay, my daughter's a liar.
No, Melissa, that's not what we
I'm
said.
just saying.
But see, you're turning it into being a victim.
I'm not a victim because you know what? My daughter wasn't lying about it.
I'm absolutely disgusted that we are still having this conversation. I'm quite sick of it. I'm sick of you accusing me and any of these women saying that your kid is a liar. How dare you sit there and tell me that I called your daughter a liar when I did no such thing?
I didn't
You
say
did.
that,
You
but I
sat
didn't
there and you
mean to
said
say.
I called your daughter a liar, and I did not. Because you know I did not do that, and I'm not that kind of person. I just spoke the truth. So you want to be accountable for all your actions, start with that one.
Great job, ladies. Hi, I'm Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms, and I'm here to present the award to the most outstanding new talent. New talent is young, ambitious, raw. It fuels the fire of the entertainment industry, and it deserves to be discovered. And now, let's get to those nominees.
What?
There he is.
Abby made a blatant mistake And guess what? She wasn't at rehearsal, and that's part of the reason. But knowing Abby, she'll find an excuse to blame someone else and feel sorry for whoever she chooses to blame for that mistake.
Phyllis found us. Congratulations. You're beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Give your mother some sage. Tell her to pray that you're not early. This is sage.
You don't know what to do with that.
There
You look at me. I look my fingers.
Abby always thinks she's incredibly clever, and she gave Nia some sage to give to me to ward off the evil spirits and cleanse her studio.
Ooh, I could probably use this for my bath. This is in the spa. I could take a bath with this.
Can I see that? What?
It's a little powerful though.
What is it?
It's just like maybe an herb. No, pencil shavings.
I'm thinking, unless you grow a forest of sage in your parking lot, you do not have enough in this little pouch to ward off the evil spirits or cleanse your studio.
Nia said you wanted to see me?
I wanted to make sure I gave me a sage. I want you to go around and ward off the evil spirits.
I don't do that. I've
Maybe
never
get
done
really
that.
close to Kelly and Christy.
I've never
All
done
the
that
evil
before.
spirits.
The
Did
best
you
way I
hear
do.
that? I think the studio needs a cleansing.
It might need a cleansing, but this is not the right way to do it. Don't worry, I got it taken care of.
All right.
I got it taken care of. I got something better than sage. She wants me to take out a big leaf of sage and burn it and go around to the corners of the studio. I'm like, I don't do that. I've never done it in my life.
I was waiting for her to say, Holly, as an educated woman, I'm surprised you haven't found this to be an enlightening experience. You know how she always mocks you like that.
I know.
It's incredible to think that 13 weeks ago, we didn't know if we were going to be back on the ALDC team. And now we're back home to the East Coast, back in Pittsburgh for nationals. It's the birthplace of the ALDC. We're back. Like, this is a full circle experience. You just never know what your destiny is going to hold. Let's take a moment before we walk in. How are you feeling?
I feel good. It's just, crazy how far this team has come. Just how different it is.
Think about that team. Paige, Chloe, Brooke, Maddie, Kinsey. The first competition.
In Arizona.
Party.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing headpieces.
Paige got burned. Chloe's headpiece fell on her face.
Oh, that's right, during the trio?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't win.
No. How could we win with that dance?
Ready to dance? Let's go into Pyramid.